Sweat stung his eyes like tiny vipers, dripping down from gore-sprayed face of the king. Enemy elephants have broken the defense line. His infantry can't retreat, his knights are dead already. He ran to save his life, but it is too late. Abscond is impossible.
But this isn't an actual war. Nor is it some fantasy. It is a game, wait. Not just a game. From the time it existed, chess has been used as means to elevate creativity, a tool of war strategy and a symbol of genius. Legends tell that the game's origin lie around 6th century. The story starts when the youngest prince of Gupta Empire in India was killed in battle. His brother came up with a way to explain the scene to their mourning mother on an 8x8 board, called Ashtapada, which was used for other popular pastimes. This led to the birth of the game that we call chess today. Chess was originally known as Chaturanga, a Sanskrit word for 4 divisions. But with its spread to Sasanian Empire in Persia, it got its modern name and jargons. Chess derived from Shah meaning king, and checkmate from Shahmat meaning the king has lost. Arab conquest of Iran led to the fall of the Sasanian Empire in 651 AD, and now chess was introduced to all Islamic lands. According to Asadi and N. Lessing in the world of chess, the conquest of Persia by Islam was the most important development in the history of chess. Historians have asserted that wherever the Muslims conquered or colonized, they carried chess with them. In less than a century, through various invasion and trade along the Silk Road, the game reached East and Southeast Asia, and soon became the epitome of indoor sport. Here, many local variant of the game developed. In shogi, also known as Japanese chess, captured pieces could be used by the opponent. In a Chinese variant, pieces were placed at the intersection of board squares, rather than inside them. Chess made its way to Europe in the 10th century as a result of Arab expansion, and it was here that chess began to take on its modern form. It was first popular among the upper class, as they were the only ones with the luxury of money and time. At the same time, the church remained suspicious of the game, with chess even being briefly banned in France. Still, the game burgeoned. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the evolution of chess took a quantum leap. The queen became the most powerful piece on the chessboard. The pawns were also permitted to advance 2 squares on the first move, and the en passant rule, permitting pawn captures under these circumstances, was introduced to the game along with the revolutionary concept of castling. Chess theory was born. The merchant classes took up the game, and it moved from royal court to coffee houses. Chess was now seen as expression of cleverness and resourcefulness. But the dramatic increase in popularity of chess, over the past 1.5 centuries, has been closely tied to emergence of formal competitive play, in the late 19th century. And eventually, with the rise of international competition, chess took on a widespread global presence and importance. At various stages of its evolution and spread, many different countries and communities, socially and politically, embraced and enjoyed chess. But from the end of the Second World War through the demise of USSR, Soviet chess players dominated world chess. This Russian monopoly in international chess competitions was the result of their devoted and resourceful cultivation of chess talents. Chess was treated less like a game, and more like an actual academic subject that had to be studied and learned. No other country had such a serious commitment to chess, and the Russians were rewarded with some of the brightest chess talent that ever lived. By the way, the person who truly threatened this Russian supremacy was not alive. Because it was an IBM computer called Deep Blue. By winning the match against Kasparov in May 1997, it became the first computer system to defeat a world champion. However, Kasparov accused IBM of cheating. Of course, today computers can play better chess than any human player, and that changes the game too, but it is best to see chess as more than just a game. It is the combination of history and cultures of those who had played the game and traveled with it in the millennium and half of its development. And above all, it is also illuminating to realize that the principles that we learn in chess can also be applied to our life. After all, an opening, a middle game, and an end game is how we perceive life.